Moving on over to the top division doubles, Douglas and Manny ready to take on Inaki and Manu. There's the serve. We begin our second match. Backhand, high and hard. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand. Play to the inside, cut off by Manu. Manny out there for the rebote, just lays it up. Inaki waits on it. He's trying to pass with the left side, and he does. Manny staying there for the rebote. He's alone. Makes another save. Inaki. Inside placement, the drop shot. Dropped in to score. First point of our second match goes to the Cyclones.
Not much question that the Cyclones are employing a game plan of let's keep the ball in the backcourt, keeping Manny on the move.
Nice catch by Manu, back there in the corner. Floats up the left side. Douglas makes a play. Right on the wall, little Magic City bounce. Results in a miss and gets the Warriors their first point.
Tell you, in the practices and also last couple battle court outings, Douglas's backhand just has a little extra zip on it. Coming really fast, really hard.
Inaki cuts off the serve, straight into the drop shot. Dropped in again, make it 2-point. For Inaki and Manu.
Beautiful place by Inaki, just dropping it inside, scoring. Well done.
Manu makes the catch off the sidewall. Back in, comes in low and hard. There's Douglas, backed up to the 9. Backhand right on the wall. There's Manny. Comes up on the left side. The backhand, stopped by Manu now. Trying to pass. Manny steps out of the way. Douglas alone for the forehand rebote to the inside. Lead miss. Here's Manu from the backcourt. Right in the corner, Douglas. Rebote there, got it up. Inaki takes it in. Catch by Manny, back there at the 13 line, floats it up again. Manu now gets involved from the 10. This opens up to the middle of the court. Manny on the right side, over the top, cut off again. Here's Inaki. Manny now back at the 13, high and hard. Oh, that just did clear. Manu gets back in the corner, makes the play. Douglas with time, winds up the forehand. Between the Cyclones, Inaki calls him off and digs out the rebote on the back end. Manny waits forward at the 12. Hard backhand again. There's Manu, takes it right off the side wall. Manu up at the 11. On the wall again, Manny ducks out of the way. Douglas, left side rebote. Gets all the way to the backcourt, Manu again. Caught on the left side of Manny, he goes deep. Able to pass, Inaki now scrambling, lays up the rebote. Douglas attacking, scoops it. Drop shot. Both Cyclones get there. Manu comes away with it, but 2 bounces were ruled. And a second point for Douglas and Manny. Yeah, well, let's take a look here. You know, I don't know based on, yeah. And I think the reason why he was maybe a little more animated is because that was the back judge that made that call. And yeah, quite frankly, that's a tough angle for the back judge. Don't even know if he could see. But saw the second bounce, what he thought. And second point for Douglas and Manny. Forehand to the inside. Inaki cutting it off low on the left side. Beautiful catch. He passes on the return. Douglas, forehand rebote. Kicking off the sidewall. Caught by Inaki. Manny now in the corner, scrambling, lays it up. Oh, that's floating. Manu gets up there. Hard backhand. Right on the wall. Stopped again. Manu now on the inside. Powerful backhand. Dropping low. Douglas leaping catch. Clears the overhead screen. Coming out a long way up at the 6. Inaki turns it. Douglas is right back there to cut it off. Catch by Manu just beyond the 11 line. On the numbers again, Manny rips it off the side wall. Ooh, Magic City bounce. Manu's got this one. High, hard throw. Dropping, crossing the wall. Manny goes up. Inaki arranges back forward at the 9 line. Floats up the backhand. Manny again on that right side. Comes over the top. Inaki looking for it. Backhand. Coming out. Robote forehand. Played up the middle. Manu with the left side. Higher and harder. Robote coming way out. Douglas at the 6. Plays it inside. Cut off by Inaki again. Just trying to pass. Manny back there in the corner. Manu calls him off. Charging in from the backcourt. Low runner. Douglas again reached up high to come away with it. This one right on the numbers for Manu again. Powerful backhand, all he can. Manny back beyond the 13 to make that play. Douglas stands up at the 7 line. Robote forehand launch into the corner. Passing Manu. Inaki comes away on the left side. Catch by Manny overhead. Forehand. Dropped at the feet of Manu. He makes a high scoop. There's the backhand. Caught by Manny. Manu on the low runner. Douglas steps in there. A backhand. Low to wall. Inaki forehand Robote. Drop to the inside. Kicking up. Manny stays with it. Manu floats this one up, just does clear the overhead screen. Douglas, Robote inside, dropping. Manu stays with it, calls him off, and he turns to Robote. Douglas with a chance, drop shot. Oh, Inaki got there, but couldn't control it. That's 3 points for Douglas and Manny.
Douglas is doing a good job of increasing the pace of play. Covering a lot of court.
Wall to wall from the left side, open it up. Douglas gets all the way out there. Nice Robote save into the backcourt. Manu now. Oh, bullet. Kind of a wonky bounce. Manny's got it. Inaki back of the 8th. And hard again. Manny reaches up overhead. Controls it on the forehand. On the right side, back to Manu. Oh, bullet again. Right in the corner. Manny's got this one. Douglas reaches in, cuts it off at the 9. Powerful backhand, comes in low. Manu drops it at the feet of Manny. Douglas waits on the Robote, plays it inside. Manu back at the 12, floats up another one. Douglas steps in. Catch right along the sidewall. Here's Manu, a little deeper in the backcourt. Gets it off, back to Manny. Here's the left side. Dropping low, Manu steps up. Oh, what a catch back in the corner. Right on the side wall. Gets it to Manu back there. Left side dropping again. Douglas with the plays up at the 8. He blasts this one. All he can behind. Manu out of the way. Inaki lays up the Robote. Back to Douglas. He goes deep. Forehand Robote played to the inside. Manny all alone. Manny now at the 12. Comes over the top. Inaki looking for it. Doesn't have a play in the air, lets it pass to the backcourt. Manu now. Oh, spectacular catch by Douglas as that crossed the side wall. Back to Manu now. Same spot, a little harder. This time the Robote is coming out. Douglas powers it inside. Inaki back in position. Makes the Robote save. Douglas on the drop shot. Oh, Manu, he's got this one. Backhand to the inside. That's what they call Manny out there, and he makes the save. Inaki comes cross court. That drop shot will score.
Wow.
Cyclones tie it, 3-3.
Tremendous point play by all 4 players. Inaki, known for his shot making, mostly to the outside, drops this inside just perfect. I mean, just perfectly. Douglas cutting to the outside, covering the outside. Manny not moving up on it.
Forehand Robote to the inside. Robote left side, laid up. Here's Manu back there at the 11. Powerful throw. Kicking up and out. Backhand to the inside, dropping. Robote forehand. Played to the inside, cut off again by Manu. Robote forehand, play to the 7 line, dropping. Douglas just does get there. Comes out hard, what a backhand. Shooting off the back wall, Inaki sweeps it off the ground. Douglas not gonna let it pass him. Aggressive play, back to Manu. Right in the corner, Douglas, forehand Robote. Gets it into the backcourt, Manu pulls it in off the side wall. Manny now, even harder throw. This comes up the middle. Inaki left side Robote with a bigger bounce, and he stops it. Communication. Cyclones save the Robote. Manny over the top. Inaki cuts it off in the air. Left side of the backhand coming back to him. And he makes the play. Manny from the left side. Deep in the backcourt. Way to Manu. Forehand Robote dropping. Inaki, long run. Lays it up. Douglas looking to attack. Splitter. Oh, right to Inaki. Inaki inside placement. Manny with a nice catch. Point still going. Long Robote coming out. Inaki stops at the 5 line. And he takes it in. And he's outside placement. It's good. Inaki stops it. Forehand to the inside. Oh, what a catch by Manny again. Manu takes it right off the sidewall. Backhand floated up and clearing. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand. Low by Manu. Douglas flying in there again. Good catch. Hard backhand. Robote forehand now for Inaki. Caught off along the inside. Inaki. It's this one past Manny and Robote forehand. Played inside. Manu ducks. Calls for Inaki, and he's there. Douglas inside placement. The scoop made by Manu. Douglas calls him off, plays it to the outside. Inaki with a chance. Forehand comes in low and hard. That one scores.
What a point. Wow.
Tremendous point by all 4 players. It goes to the Cyclones. Inaki, Manu.
You never play, are working so hard just trying to get that point up on the board. And tremendous saves by both backquarters. Aggressive play by both front quarters. Just tremendous.
Yeah, Manny had 2 catches there. Kept the rally going, and just a tough one to come out on the losing end of. Low runner to the inside, scoop there by Manu. What a catch. Manny now from deep in the backcourt. Runner just above the pad. Inaki cuts it off. Brings it inside. Douglas reaches in. Powerful backhand. Oh, stopped by Manu. Backhand to the inside. Cut off there by Douglas from the 9. Backhand. Oh, there's Inaki. Manny from the left side, backhand again. This one out of reach. Robote forehand on a knee. Inaki folds it all the way to the backcourt. Manny again. One stopped along the wall. Now one kicking out again. Robote left side, play to the inside. Douglas couldn't get there. Comes back to Manny. Manu now just beyond the 11. Powerful throw, caught the corner. And he steps out of the way. Douglas, left side Robote, along the wall, kicking up. What control by Manu. Oh, bullet again, stopped up overhead. Manu from the 12. Our backhand, Manny now on the right side. At the feet of Inaki, comes to the backcourt. Manu again. Puts it right on the wall. Douglas takes it off, backhand. Manu. There's Manny now back at the 13. And from the 11 line, back there to Inaki, cuts it off. Powerful left side, comes shooting off the back wall. Douglas, there's Robote. I'll play for Inaki, calls for Manu, he's there. Strong backhand in the corner, stopped by Manny. Manny goes deep. Robote left side to the inside, picked up. Manny comes over the top. Inaki letting it pass again. Oh, Manu. The hop. It's the forehand to the right side of Manny. Manu all the way in the back corner. Douglas. Robote save inside. Inaki. Quick turn on the backhand. Just trying to pass. Manny gets back in there. Good positioning. Hard throw. Caught by Manu. Robote forehand. Caught again. Here's Manu. Gonna let that ball cross. Floats up the backhand. Manny deep in the corner. Forehand bote. Manny again, same spot. Hard left side, dropping. There's Manu. Inaki with a great catch, inside placement. And he goes up for it. Catch again off the sidewall. Inaki keeps the pressure on, but can't get it past Manny. Comes out over the top. Manu now. Waits back at the 13. Puts it high off the front wall. Back to Manny now. Douglas with a one-handed catch. Controls it, gets it back off into the corner. Manu, high and hard, crossing in Manny now. Robote forehand lined up for Inaki. He drops it inside. Douglas, another spectacular catch. Hard backhand clears, coming all the way out. Robote forehand stopped in the air. Here's Manny charging up from the backcourt. That clears. Inaki stays up there. Another one turned up at the 4 line. Manny with the catch. Manny with the picata. Big bounce. Controlled on the hop by Manu. Oh, Manu reaching way up high. Forehand again. Douglas steps in there. Great scoop. Hard backhand. Robote laid up. Douglas, Costado high to the inside. Big bounce. Manu committed and then made a tremendous
Manu.
scoop.
Great effort, but just not against Manu.
High to the inside. Inaki cuts it off. Backhand. Dropping low. Manny thought about it. Lets it pass to Douglas and he makes the save. And reaching in again, this time at the 12 line, catch by Manu. And he comes out a little bit lower. Drops between the Cyclones. Inaki saves it on the back end. Catch by Douglas, slipped a little, still got it to pass comfortably. Here's the Robote. And he goes up now. The forehand. Controlled on the inside by Manu. Manu even higher and harder. That one passing. Douglas off his footing, drops it inside. Cut off by Inaki. And a pass again. Manny able to step in there to make a play. Manu now from the 10 line, over the top on the inside. There's Douglas with a good scoop. Hard backhand. Forehand bote, drop to the inside. Oh, Manny right along the wall, comes away with it. Inaki drops it to the inside. No play for Douglas. Manning comes up from the backcourt. Over the top again, right to Inaki. Inside placement. Scoop. Missed. Another tremendous point. That gives Inaki and Manu 5 points and a possible set point.
You're right. Another tremendous point. I mean, realistically, Douglas making those catches at the side wall, I mean, they're beautiful to watch, but you'd rather see him killing the point. You'd really rather see him killing the point. It's rare that you're going to see Manny drop the ball in the backcourt, but if Douglas is going to expend some energy, kill it. Just go for the kill shot, drop shot, something.
Yeah,
those one-handed catches behind him, Manny's not going to miss that ball.
I mean, Inaki's been very patient in this match, too. He hasn't thrown anything outside. He hasn't thrown a 2-all. It's all been drop shots, and I think all 3 have scored.
No, lots of conservative play in the front. No question about it.
No, they're just trying to attack Manny here. I think Douglas opens it up. Manny from the outside, low runner. That's just above the pad. My, what a catch. Right on the wall. Robote left side, fire to the inside, cut off in the air. Here's Manu now. Low bullet. What a throw. Stopped in the corner by Manny. The backhand is up in the overhead screen. Point and set. Inaki, Manu take it 6-3. 2 minutes. Come back and play. Set number 2.
Here we are in the break in between the first and second set. Some first set here. Tremendous play by all 4 players. Catching phenomenal in the backcourt between Manu and Manny. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently in our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Top-level match here. Inaki and Manu, who you see taking the break in between sets here. On the other side of the cage, we have Douglas and Manny.
Yeah, and I mean, you see 6-3 there, and it wasn't just a whole lot of offense from the Cyclones either. I mean, we said the drop shots, but I look for Inaki to maybe throw something to the outside now that he's got everybody thinking inside of the court, inside of the court. That's what he's been throwing all day. Or to move the defense around here in set 2. You mentioned there with Douglas, I mean, very involved. I mean, cutting off a couple of those long rallies, a number of balls, but just hasn't found, you know, like go-to shot in this level
Douglas
of
can
doubles.
save where front quarters are concerned. Douglas saves the ball at the sidewall as well, if not better than any other front quarter in battle court. But front job, and this isn't a criticism of Douglas. It's just in general. Front quarter's job is to kill it. Back quarters catch, throw, set up the shot, and then the front quarter takes the shot. Those saves at the side wall, they expend a bit of energy. They're a little risky because if he misses it, catching it one-handed behind him, you know, with Manny back there. Manny had been dropping earlier in the season, but his catching has been solid.
Yeah, honestly, some of the best we've seen Manny play back there.
Absolutely.
I mean, giving him a chance, but
playing against his old buddy Manu, I think, has a little to do with it. He doesn't want to drop a ball thrown by Manu.
That's right, Stu. Manny, a member of the inaugural champions in battle court, the Cyclones. Great team. Second set has begun here. Big backhand coming up the middle. Inaki on the rebote to the inside. There's Manny. Catch low by Inaki, cuts it off. Hard backhand coming to Manny in the corner. He brings it in. Douglas, rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Oh, that'll score.
There you go.
Missed by Inaki. That's a point for the Warriors.
Broke it out at the right time. Look, Inaki had eyes on that ball, well within his ability to make that catch. Just went past his cesta.
Manu, hard backhand again. Stopped by Manny, back in the corner. Manu from the 12 line. Puts it along the wall. It's dropping. Manny gets there. Manu again, a little bit harder. Right in the corner. Manny, no fear, brings it in. Inaki calls him off. Plays the rebote. Douglas steps in. 2-all. Thrown to score. That's 2 points for Douglas and Manny.
So apparently he was saving it.
Has he got an earpiece?
No, he definitely doesn't have an earpiece. But no, this is what you want to see the aggressive front quarter doing. And again, Inaki wasn't prepared for this coming out of the first set because Douglas didn't throw it. Now he's just a little wide on them. Douglas has landed 2 in a row. Very well done.
Rebote forehand, played to the inside. Picked up. A nice high scoop by Manu.
You know, I just thought
Manny over the top to the inside. Here's Manu. Low runner to the inside. Stopped there by Manny. Manny from the 12. Oh, what a catch there by Douglas along the wall. Floats the backhand up. Inaki waits on it. Rebote played up at the 6. Manny backs up. It's dropping. Douglas. Nice save on the rebote. Manu over the top, back in the corner. Manny goes up for it, keeps it going. Outside placement. Inaki ducks out of the way. Manu from the backcourt. Stepped again on the bounce. Manny comes up the middle. Manu keeps it on the left side. Powerful backhand, dropping. Douglas, that comes shooting off the back wall. The rebote escaped up into the overhead screen and out of play. First point for the Cyclones in set 2.
Yeah, the equivalent of what we see on a forehand escape. The ball escaped off the left side.
Manu steps up, makes the catch in the air at the 10 line. Right back into the corner, that's Manny. Tough play along the side wall. Manu holds it up again, back to Manny. Rebote forehand. Douglas, rebote back inside. Both Cyclones with it. Inaki turns the rebote. Play for Douglas now. Manny on the backcourt. That's tipped. And scoring 3 points. Douglas and Manny serve.
Yeah, that ball did. I mean, it can bounce like that, but it looked like it had a little help bouncing like that.
Manu's low runner. Look at Douglas flying in there. Brings it in the air. Catch by Manu on the 11. Wall to wall on the left side. Robote played up at the 5. Cut off. Here's Manu. He stops it in the air. Drops it over the top.
What
oh, my.
a
What a
catch.
catch by Manu. Best
That's
one of
just
the
crazy.
day. Douglas on the inside. Here's Manu. Over the top, that slows it down. Manu picks it up at the 11 line, floats it back into the corner. There's Manny.
Still getting over that catch. That catch was just, wow.
That goes low bullet, shooting off the back wall. On the side wall, Inaki flicks it up overhead. Douglas, high and hard, passing. Oh, it's cutting back inside. Inaki just does get there. Fakes the carom. Manny drops it inside. He'll get the second bounce to score. 4-1 lead for the Warriors in this second set.
That's just so well done by Manny. Saw the inside wide open, and that's exactly where he threw it. That catch by Manu was absolutely crazy, though. Look at it, just changes things up there. Standing on the 9 line. Catches both Cyclones outside.
Ooh, low runner, back it up. Manny scooped it up. Inaki, though, with a play up in the front, over the top. Douglas reaches in to scoop it up.
Reached around Inaki.
Backhand drops between the Warriors. Robote played on the backhand, cut off. Here's Manu. Low runner inside. Manny backed up to the glass, comes out on the right side, over the top. Manu gets there. Strong backhand, that passes both Cyclones. Inaki on a knee, saves the Robote. Manny drops it to the inside. Here's Manu. Left side Robote there by Douglas, keeps it along the wall. Manu gets it. Backhand. The Robote, Douglas powers this one. Manu steps out of the way. Inaki has to make the save. Over the top again. Manu on the inside, floating it. Oh, Manny reaching back behind him. Great catch. Hard backhand. Here's Manu. Forehand Robote to the inside. Stopped. Here's Manu. Backhand again. Manny steps around it. Robote forehand, played inside, caught by Manu. Backhand to wall. Oh, that kicked up and out of play. 5 points and a possible set point. Catch there by Manny. Backhand up the middle. Caught. Here's Manu. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote coming way out, all the way up to the 3. Inaki turns it. Douglas trying to get there. Just hooked that one in the floor. Keeps the set going. 2 points for Inaki. Manu, still possible set point for the Warriors.
No, Douglas got it into his cesta, but the way how high he was when you saw him going for that Robote, he really would have had to have opened his wrist a freakish amount in order to get that up to the side wall.
Backhand to the inside, low runner. Manu waits for it. Oh, Douglas rips it off the side wall again. Tough catch. Back to Manu there. 13 line, the left side, and he runs around it, makes the catch. Oh, that died in the corner. Point and set. Douglas and Manny come back, win it 6-2. We'll play a third set in just 2 minutes.
Interesting. Manny made a great catch and moved Manu back. Not even intentionally, just as part of the swing, but moved Manu entirely out of the inside and then through the equivalent of a chula, or basically where the ball flies through the air and hits the ground and the back wall just to the spot where it doesn't come out.
Some replays here in set number 2. Douglas got things
Douglas
started
broke out
with
the 2-wall here in the second set. Yeah.
You know, Inaki, that's, you know, a chance to make that catch, a difficult one, but, you know, it's got to start to open it up. And then you see here, this 2-wall, gorgeous.
It's better than the first one. Yeah, that was really well thrown. The closer they are to the front wall when they head to the screen, the better they are. Look at Douglas. Hopping cross court.
There, nice catch. Manny over the top inside. Look at this one.
This is just, look at it.
Oh,
Manu's got
goodness.
both feet. I mean, he's already one of the tallest guys on the roster, maybe. Second only to Bragley. Manny changing
Fake to
things up
Karam.
there.
I mean, both
just
players.
dropping it inside.
You know, you have to be careful with Manny's right side. He's got a beautiful carom, and, you know, that's how you can get him on a fake like that. You know, the fake is only effective if, you know, you can execute the shot.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
If people are scared of the shot and they think you're throwing a 2-wall and they start scooting out there, yeah, then you can get him on the fake.
And that was just so well done.
Best fake in professional highlight that I remember is our chief judge when he played highlight. Now, of course, we're going back 30, 35 years, but that guy used to catch it with the right side, wind up like he was going to throw a carom that you were never going to see, and look at you as you were running outside and drop it inside, and it would bounce like 2 inches from the front wall. It was crazy. You got to sell it. You absolutely have to sell it. He sold it. We got a couple guys here who could sell their fakes.
Warriors won the first match of the game day. Douglas and Manny won the second set, setting up another third set here to decide just our second match. After this, we'll see Cray and Bradley against Bueno and Rock. 6th division doubles will follow.
I need to establish for the record, I will be going. Ron, I don't need to hear from you right now.
Manu's backhand, high and hard. Robote forehand, played inside, cut off. There's Inaki. Robote left side, 2-wall by Inaki. Oh, the first attempt, it's dropped in and scoring.
Okay, so that was really good. There's just
Off his
nothing else to
footing.
say except that's really good. If you know High Life, you're just learning High Life, you're just watching Battle Court, this is a really good 2-wall thrown at just the right time. Look at where his opponents are standing. Douglas going to the inside.
Yeah, leaning that
You
way.
see,
Yep.
leaning like he was going to move to the inside. That was a high 2-wall. Very nice.
Manny, powerful backhand, stopped in the air by Manu. Floats it up. Manny gonna keep this one on the left side. Hard backhand. Douglas all the way up at the 6 line. Has to come back for it, actually. It's all the way to the backcourt. Nice Robote, better catch. Manu puts it on the wall. Robote again. Douglas makes a save. Inaki with a chance. 2-wall, thrown to score.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
2 points to start off this second set.
That's what we typically see from the Costavo 2-wall. It's basically low and just thrown very fast. That first one was high. Inaki just executes this beautifully. Sidewall, front wall just above the pad, hitting the floor out of reach of the opposing front quarter, going straight out to the screen before he can get a play on it. Beautiful 2-wall.
Manny over the top, looking across. Oh, what a catch there by Manu. Well, that drops in the corner. Forehand Robote pushed outside. Manu makes the catch. Sidearm play, crossing. Manny, what a play. Backed up to the glass, drops it over the top. Inaki picks it up. Robote forehand, played up at the 5 line. Manu, my goodness, what a catch along the side wall. Manu again, he goes up for it, leaping grab, hard throw, back into the corner. There's Manny standing in. Manu now from the 12 line. Hard backhand, dropping again. Manny steps up. Douglas comes flying back there at the 10 line. Floats it up, right back to Manu. Douglas alone for the Robote, left side play. Manu goes up again, backhand, right in the corner. And he's looking for Douglas, and he has to make a quick save. Another one. And he steps around it and scoops it up. Manu again, keeps the pressure on. Another Robote. Robote forehand, cut off. Here's Manu. Douglas reaches in up at the 9 line, backhand. Manu. Higher and harder this time. Manny, no play. Douglas, forehand rebote. Caught right off the side wall. Manny over the top. Inaki looking for it. Just trying to pass with the backhand, and he does. Douglas has to come back for another rebote. Lays it up. Caught by Manu. Low bullet again. Manny couldn't get there. Douglas calls him off. Rebote save with a big bounce to the inside. Manu gets there again.
It's a beautiful throw by Douglas. Beautiful catch by Manu.
Over the top. Inaki's got this one. Backhand from the 7. That died in the corner. One. Douglas, that's not going to make it. 3 points for Inaki and Manu to begin this third set.
That was a tough one. Manny thought more was going to come out on it. Just didn't seem like it. I'll tell you something. I'm looking at like Manu back here and Manny with a combined 40-plus years of highlight between the two of them. Or at least a lot of 30s. It's like two sharks with a bunch of scars on them, you know? You ever seen those videos? You know, the nature videos?
Seen a thing or two, those sharks.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Those, but not just any shark. The sharks that have been around a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The scars just show. That's what you're looking at with Manny and Manu. 24 years professional for Manny. And Manu approaching 20 years, I believe.
Manu on the inside makes the catch. Hard backhand. Here's the rebote. Right back to Manu's left side. Backhand floated up again. Here's Manny. A little deeper in the backcourt. Trying to pass, and he does. Inaki left side rebote on the wall. Manny goes up for it. Outside placement attempt. Oh, stopped in the air. Inaki whips it inside. Manny with a tip ball. Tremendous point again. That's 4 points for Inaki Manu.
Look, for Inaki to maintain control of that ball in his cesta, reaching out like that without juggling it, is extremely difficult. He did that very well. See, Manny jumps up, makes the grab, rifles it outside. Look at that. Good control up at the tip of his cesta when he made the throw. Very well done by Inaki.
Manu reaches in again. Spectacular catch. Back there is Manny. Manu from the 10, powerful backhand. Manny steps around it to keep it on the left side. Manu goes up, great control, gets it off. Douglas reaching, controls it, still in play. Rebote forehand dropped inside, Manny. Douglas straight to the outside, high scoop. Inaki whips it inside, Manny. Oh, what
Manny,
a catch,
what a
he got
catch.
it in the
What a
air. Cortada picked up by Inaki, 2-wall. Oh, what a scoop attempt, just missed. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones.
It was a beautiful throw by Inaki. Great effort by Douglas. Douglas was out there. He was just out there a little bit too much. Overran it.
Oh, what a grab.
Yeah, I mean...
And not a bad Cortada either from the back.
Not at all. I mean, Inaki did tremendous work here. You see Douglas, he just overran it, was out of position, wound up having to try to jump up over the ball to catch it. Tremendous effort by Douglas there. Possible match point here for Inaki and Manu.
Manny over the top, Inaki. My goodness, what a catch there, low on the left side, reaching in. Now foot on the wall, beautiful grab. Backhand on the numbers. Douglas, forehand rebote, off the front wall, Manu. Aggressive play, a bullet into the corner. Douglas comes back for it, turns the rebote.
Tough one.
Manu now waits on it. Rebote save of his own from the left side, results in a big bounce. Manny controls it. Over the top for Inaki. 2-wall, the splitter. Split him up to score for the win. Point, set, and match. Inaki and Manu take it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-0. And the first win on the game day for the Cyclones. They tie things up, 1 win per team through our first 2 matches. Inaki really got going there in that 3rd set. I mean, some of the best catching you've seen in any battle court match there by Manu in the backcourt. Results in a win. Cyclones get their first of the day. Coming up next, 6 division doubles. Correa and Bradley will take on Bueno and Rock. We'll see after this replay, though. We'll get you there after this replay. Catch low on the left side. Inaki didn't have really full control. He knows he can't really throw the costado 2-all effectively Those with the 2-all, but the split placement scores. Take a look at that game day score now, reflecting that win a few moments ago by Inaki and Manu. With that win, Inaki and Manu proved to 2-1 this season. Douglas and Manny, they dropped to 0-4. See some practice going on now. So 6 division doubles coming up next. 1-1 Rock up against Correa and Bradley. Always fun in Division 6. But before we get to that, we're going to hear from our winners, Inaki and Manu. Taking us into a third set, but shutting the door 6-0 in that final set. Here they are, the Cyclones' #1 team, Inaki and Manu. I'll ask you, Manu, you've been on this Cyclones team for a while, but now you got Inaki up there, one of the best shot makers on the roster. What has it been like to play with him these first couple matches this year?
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a lot different. Inaki is a top player, maybe the best in the front. So I'm very happy, and it's a pleasure to play with a player like Inaki.
Awesome, Manu. Congratulations, guys. Keep him that money, Inaki. Good win again.
All right, I feel the same. I don't think so.
We'll see you later, guys. Thank you for your time.